Greetings, devoted fans of Days of Our Lives and the TV Days Drama Digest community. Today, we bring you a deeply moving and poignant story that has stirred the hearts of soap opera fans worldwide. Our channel is honored to share exclusive insights from actor Matthew Ashford, who recently reprised his iconic role as Jack Devereaux on the beloved daytime drama. In a candid and emotional interview with Soap Opera Digest, Ashford opened up about the bittersweet experience of returning to Salem during a profoundly challenging time, the final days of his dear friend and co-star, Drake Hogestyn, who portrayed the legendary John Black. As we dive into Ashford's reflections, prepare to be moved by a tale of friendship, legacy, and the enduring power of storytelling in the face of loss. This is a story that transcends the screen, touching on the raw humanity of those who bring our favorite characters to life. A devastating diagnosis and a hero's farewell. The Days of Our Lives community was rocked by the news of Drake Hogestyn's battle with pancreatic cancer, a diagnosis that cast a shadow over the vibrant world of Salem. For decades, Hogestyn had been the heart and soul of the show, embodying the enigmatic and resilient John Black. A character whose charm, grit, and unwavering loyalty made him a fan favorite. Ashford, who has shared countless scenes with Hogestyn over the years, revealed in his interview that the late actor was not only aware of his illness, but also played a pivotal role in shaping John Black's final chapter. As Ashford recounted, Hogestyn's diagnosis was a devastating blow, not just to the cast and crew, but to the entire Days of Our Lives family. Yet, even in the face of such a cruel illness, Hogestyn displayed remarkable courage and grace. When I heard about Drake's pancreatic cancer, Ashford shared, his voice heavy with emotion, it was like a punch to the gut. But what struck me most was how he handled it. He didn't just accept it, he took control of his story, both as Drake and as John Black. In a testament to his dedication to the craft, Hogestyn collaborated with the show's writers to ensure that John Black's exit from Salem was as meaningful as his decades-long presence. Hogestyn's vision for John's departure was clear. He wanted his character to ride off into the sunset, a poetic and fitting end for a man who had faced countless trials and triumphs. Ashford explained, Drake told me it was his way of saying, I want John Black to have a proper send-off, one that honors everything he's been through. It was his way of ensuring that John's legacy would remain untarnished, that no one else would step into those shoes. This decision was not just a creative choice, but a deeply personal one, reflecting Hogestyn's desire to leave a lasting mark on the show that had defined so much of his career. The weight of final moments for Ashford, returning to the set of Days of Our Lives to film John Black's final scenes, was an experience fraught with emotion. The storyline centered around John's funeral, a moment that carried an almost unbearable weight given Hogestyn's real-life health struggles. Ashford recalled the surreal atmosphere on set, where the lines between fiction and reality blurred. When we were filming those scenes, he said, it wasn't just Jack Devereaux mourning John Black. It was me, Matthew, grieving for my friend Drake. It was like we were saying goodbye twice, once as our characters and once as ourselves. One particular scene stood out as especially heart-wrenching. In the storyline, John Black is found tied up, battered, and on the brink of collapse, a physical manifestation of the toll his many adventures had taken. But for Ashford, the scene was more than just a dramatic beat. Drake wasn't just acting, he revealed. You could see it in his eyes, in the way he moved. He was frail, not just playing frail. It was like his body was telling us what his words couldn't, that the end was near. The realization that Hogestyn was pouring his own vulnerability into the performance made the moment all the more devastating. Ashford admitted that filming under these circumstances was bleak at times. The cast and crew, many of whom had worked with Hogestyn for decades, were acutely aware that they were capturing not just a character's exit, but a farewell to a man who had been a pillar of the Days of Our Lives family. There were moments when we'd finish a take, and you could hear a pin drop, Ashford said. No one wanted to break the silence, because it felt like we were holding onto something sacred. A baseball metaphor for a legend's legacy. In his interview, Ashford used a poignant baseball metaphor to describe Hogestyn's approach to his final days on the show. Drake was like a veteran player hanging up his jersey, he said. He was saying, "This number, this role, this John Black, it's mine, and it will never be replaced." And that's exactly what he did. He left John Black's legacy intact, untouchable. The metaphor resonated deeply with fans, evoking the image of a beloved athlete retiring their number, ensuring that no one else could ever wear it. For Hogestyn, this was not about ego, but about honoring the character he had brought to life for over 3 decades. Ashford reflected on the significance of this choice. Drake wasn't the type to let go easily, he said. He was a fighter, on and off the screen. So when he said, "I can't do this anymore," it wasn't just about the role. It was about his life. It was him acknowledging that the battle was coming to an end. The weight of those words hung heavy in Ashford's heart as he spoke, a testament to the profound bond between the two actors. The man behind John Black, beyond the drama of Salem, Drake Hogestyn, was a man of immense warmth and resilience. Ashford shared stories of their time together off-screen, painting a picture of a colleague who was as charismatic and generous as the character he portrayed. Drake had this way of lighting up a room, Ashford said with a wistful smile. Even when he was sick, he'd still crack a joke or ask how you were doing. That's who he was, always putting others first. Hogestyn's impact extended far beyond the set. He was a mentor to younger actors, a friend to the crew, and a beloved figure in the soap opera community. His dedication to Days of Our Lives was unwavering, even as his health declined. He loved the show, Ashford said. He loved the fans, the stories, the chaos of Salem. And he wanted to make sure that when he left, he did it right. Jack Devereaux's return, a new chapter in Salem. As fans process the loss of John Black, many are left wondering about the future of Salem, and, in particular, Matthew Ashford's role as Jack Devereaux. Ashford's return to Days of Our Lives has sparked excitement among viewers, who are eager to see how Jack will navigate this new era without his longtime ally, John. "Jack's always been a bit of a wild card," Ashford said with a chuckle. "He's got his own way of stirring things up, and I think fans are in for some surprises." But Ashford was quick to acknowledge the bittersweet nature of his return. "Coming back to Salem without Drake, it's not the same," he admitted. John and Jack had this incredible dynamic, this push and pull that made their scenes so electric. Now, Jack's got to find his place in a world where John's not there to challenge him or back him up. The actor hinted that the show's writers are crafting a compelling arc for Jack, one that will honor the past while forging a new path forward. Will Jack stay in Salem for the long haul? That's the question on every fan's mind. Ashford remained coy about his character's future, saying only, "Jack's got a lot of unfinished business in Salem. Whether it's with his family, his enemies, or his own demons, there's plenty to keep him busy." For now, fans can expect to see Jack grappling with the loss of John while navigating the ever-turbulent waters of Days of Our Lives. A legacy that endures. The passing of Drake Hogestyn and the departure of John Black mark the end of an era for Days of Our Lives. Yet, as Matthew Ashford's reflections remind us, Hogestyn's legacy is far from over. Through his work, his friendships, and the indelible mark he left on the show, Hogestyn ensured that John Black would live on in the hearts of fans forever. "Drake didn't just play John Black," Ashford said. "He was John Black." And that's something no one can take away. As we at TV Days Drama Digest reflect on this emotional chapter, we invite you, our cherished viewers, to share your thoughts. How did John Black's farewell resonate with you? What are your hopes for Jack Devereaux's journey in Salem? Drop your comments below and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more exclusive updates from the world of Days of Our Lives. Let's honor Drake Hogestyn's memory by celebrating the stories that brought us together and the characters who will forever hold a place in our hearts. We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe TV Days Drama Digest for more updates on Days of Our Lives.